Right. The way I see, obviously, locality, it's one big picture, but you have your website and you have your business profile. Is how much of an impact does each have? Are you seeing that the business profiles are generating a lot more exposure than, say, top-ranking websites for local phrases?
It's very category dependent. So if it's very category and need dependent, there are what I call high consideration queries. We did some research with an employment lawyer where we posited to people that they were having difficulty on the job and they might need to hire a solicitor, a lawyer. And for people like that, the website is incredibly important because they need to, their life is in the balance. So they're going to do more research. They're not going to just stop at a picture on Google and make a decision. On the other hand, if it's somebody who's looking for a new general practitioner or a new OBGYN, they might go in there, they might look in Google Local, see how close the business is to them, make sure it's adequate that way, make sure it deals with the questions they have about insurance and new patients, see how many reviews they have, get rid of anybody that doesn't have at least 10 reviews and a 4.7 or 4.8 average, and they're going to pick from that short list. Now, interestingly, in that category, what we saw was people going very deep into the local finder. People didn't just pick from the top three. Once they were in the local finder for something like a new primary care physician or a new OBGYN, they would go very, very deep looking for businesses that met their criteria. So in that case, again, reviews or lack of information could lead to somebody rejecting you as an option, but they could also contribute to them picking you, but they didn't stop at the top three. The long tail was very deep and very wide. They went down 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 15 places to find people that met their criteria, and then they would make a decision from the 4 or 5 there. So it depends. So from a user conversion point of view, it depends on category. From a ranking point of view, Google can't rank your local listing, your profile, without having sources to do that. Now, with a knowledge graph, what they're actually ranking is an entity in a database. In other words, and your website contributes to it, but so do articles in newspapers contribute to it. So do reviews on websites contribute to it. So it isn't just, in terms of ranking, just Google listing and website. It's Google listing and website and all of the other stuff from around the internet that contributes to Google's understanding of your entity, both in terms of relevance and prominence.
You've been listening to the Unscripted SEO Interview Podcast with me, Mark A. Preston. Join us next time as I interview more top SEO professionals.